starting recording. We are now live on YouTube and Twitch. Welcome everybody to our June micro campaign. Sorry about our problems with session 0. Internet died. Hopefully the internet doesn't die this time. That would just be terrible. But welcome, and I think that's all I have. So we'll turn the time over to our amazing DM. Okay. I don't like this seat. It's your seat.
Do you need your pillow?
Huh? Oh, no, I was just saying being the DM in general. Okay. So, let me pull up my notes. D6 am I gonna need? So that I remember where we start.
Okay.
Luckily we did a session 0 and everyone introduced their characters there. So, if you are watching this and haven't seen that, I would go back and watch that because it would make life less confusing.
A little bit.
Okay, so we begin at a tavern slash inn, as is my custom. As is everybody's custom.
What does our tavern look like?
Well, so it is called, the name of it is Captain's Rest. It is well known for being a stopping spot for sailors and for them to, disembark, rest from their labors when they have made port. This is the layout of the dining area, just so everybody can see that. We will see if we actually need it.
Mm-hmm.
The party will be sitting at, one second, I'm going to move this one square over. We'll be sitting at this table.
Okay.
The 5 of you are there. The rest of your crew, let's see, how many more crew members? I said there's 13 of us. There are 13 crew members.
So 7. No, 8.
Math. Yes. So the rest of the crew are at the ship, taking care of things, prepping it for the next voyage. It just happened to be you guys' day for being on land.
Mm-hmm.
Darn kids.
I would like to note before we get too much farther, I can cast water breathing as a ritual. So I cast that on, and typically in the morning I would assume it's habit to cast that on everyone,
Okay.
so nobody drowns.
Sounds great.
That is good to know.
Dice prison.
So, as you are all sitting at the table, you haven't quite yet received your food. You have ordered, but it hasn't been delivered yet.
Mm-hmm.
As you are waiting, an old man that smells strongly of fish approaches you. Hello, Captain Hogarth. I've heard tale of you and your crew, and your knack for hunting treasure. Is this true?
Oh yeah. We love treasure, my fishy friend. We love treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good.
Lots of gold jangly bits.
I know of a treasure that might interest you.
Ooh, what are we talking about?
It is the treasure of an old kingdom, long forgotten by most, but not me.
And real quick, who are you specifically, my fishy friend? I mean, you're just a fishy friend.
In other words, he doesn't want to call you fishy the rest of the night.
I am Varkmir. Varkmir? Yes. As he speaks, oh, what in the world? right here. Oh yes. He speaks in a very animated and always smiling, in what would be a toothy grin if he had very many teeth left. Most of them look to be rotted out. Yes, so if you would be interested in this treasure, I can tell you its whereabouts. Or I could tell you, the story of this long forgotten treasure.
I mean, we're still waiting here, so hit us with a story.
It isn't a very long one, but the treasure once belonged to a kingdom of... Man, I really like these today. Vumakar. This kingdom spread across the north part of Athrin, which is this continent behind me. Also, it is important to note your port is right here on this border of the tundra.
So we gotta sail north?
Yes.
Or no, to go inland.
To go further inland, you would have to go this way, but
Okay. So
you're about there
okay.
for now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Where was I? Oh yes. After working out an agreement with the neighboring kingdom of Hetish to all be ruled by one king, on the condition that the capital of Hetish became the new home for the king of Vumakar. The king was a cautious man, you see, and didn't want to move the treasure by land for fear of bandits. And the trip would take too long and risk piracy if he went south around Athrain. The king heard of a path through the cave that was large enough for a boat to cross, a boat to sail through up in the northern Icelands. So he sent his treasure through, but it never made it to him in the other capital. So the legend goes that up north in this cave, in the frozen Icelands, there is still a treasure. This cave can be found by traveling northeast, mostly to the east. He pulls out an old map and lays it out.
So we're on the west side of the continent.
You guys are here. Did you not pay attention when I pointed?
Yes, but if you travel northeast,
North, east.
what directions are you going for?
Northwest. Sorry. My bad.
Our DM is obviously not a captain.
I'm not proficient in navigator tools. Clearly. In my defense, I wrote all this down without looking at the map.
Yes.
That's fair.
Northwest. He points at the map. And points to this area here. It is the most furthest inlet of coast.
See, this map here is real interesting. But you seem to know a lot about this. We want to take you as well.
I'm afraid I'm too busy for such matters, but
Too busy for
And
treasure.
what is keeping you too busy for treasure, my friend?
I was about to ask the same question.
that, he says with a glint, is a story for another time. But I must tell you, you must leave quickly due to the fact that the cave itself is frozen over all year round, with the exception of the last week in what the heck? Oh, the last
That
week
is not a
of,
month.
of Blendu. You are currently on the second week of the month of Blendu.
Wow, that's
I-
large.
So we have 2 weeks?
You have 1 week to make it to the cave before it opens, and then 1 week to make it through the cave before you are frozen in.
Does anyone know someone who can cast teleport?
No. That's a wizard.
So, this guy knows a lot.
Now, if you don't mind,
No.
my food is ready. And with that, he kind of starts shuffling away towards the bar and disappears from view.
Oh man,
Conveniently, your food,
I wanted to.
your food now arrives.
Oh, yay.
And you are given a very nice meal of whatever you ordered.
Biscuits and gravy and steak.
Something planty.
I will keep an eye on him, just in case he tries to leave.
Okay.
Are we talking about the fishy friend?
Yes. It seems too easy.
I would love to try to persuade that guy to come with us. However, I guess, did he completely disappear? Like he's gone?
He's just at the bar.
Yes. He basically just
He's
kind
just
of
a bar.
melded
Okay.
into the crowd.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
That's okay.
He melded into the crowd.
Mhm.
Yeah, we will put him. This can be our bartender,
Oh, yay.
and this can be the guy,
Our pointy-headed people.
and this
Is,
can be more people.
is he under the effects of some kind of spell, like alter self, or minor illusion, or something like that?
Do you have a way of seeing it?
Well, one of the things that you out in Terra would probably be able to note is when people use alter self, they get small details wrong, like forgetting fingernails, or like having something that's like, or having like a shoulder slightly raised, or an arm that's slightly too short.
To your knowledge, it looks very. No, it looks normal. Like it's all flesh and.
Okay. I'll accept it then.
So yes, is there anything you guys would like to discuss while you are eating?
So, so he's just at the bar.
Mhm.
Okay, I want to go talk to that guy again.
Again. And the captain wanders away. Meep.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Yeah.
Well, Christhera would have gone and asked him more questions, but then she got food, and so now she's staying to eat her food.
Okay, I'm just gonna place a couple more of these guys. You have large creatures, don't you?
Yes.
Oh,
I
no,
have-
I was gonna keep him normal size. Work it.
I have all the sizes.
Oh, internet's back.
Oh, there they are.
Oh yeah.
We're back.
Okay.
Oh,
We
we
didn't
didn't lose you.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you approach the old man.
Yes.
So,
And I'm like, I approached him and I like come up and I touch him on his like the back of his knee, because I'm not very tall, and I'm like, so you're telling me that you don't want to go find a bunch of treasure?
so as you touch him on the back of the leg, he turns, and the face you see is entirely different. He's like, "What, little man?" Sorry.
Hey, well, with that in mind, I offer this guy 50 gold to come be with us.
He's like, sorry, I got stuff to take care of. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It's turned out 50 gold.
Okay, I want to persuade this random guy then at the bar to come with us. Because I am positive it's the same guy. So I want to try to persuade him.
Okay. Roll your persuasion check.
First roll of the
19 plus 12.
Hey. 31.
31.
That is great.
Um,
13 was just too.
he looks at you and he's like, "That is a lot of money, and I would love to go with you, but I'm pretty sure you have the wrong man."
You look like a fine semi-northern gentleman. You'll do.
Yes. Join our sailing ship. Enjoy the spoils.
Yes, feel the greed just washing
Yes.
over you.
Yes.
He's like, I'll join you if you really want me on your crew, but I don't understand why."
50 gold's enough money to like feed your family for like a good solid year or two, or probably more. Gotta assume
Yes.
that you're just.
It is.
I mean, money's money. It's the universal language. So get on the boat. Don't ask any more dumb questions until we get there.
Aye, Captain. I don't know why you want to hire me, but I'm your man. Takes his food and drink and brings it over to your guys' table to join you.
Okay, sweet. I just go back to the table now.
And now we are 6.
Captain, I see you've gained another associate of ours.
Oh yeah, this is what's his name again? All right, like look at him. What's your name, friend?
My name is John.
John?
John.
Aye, welcome to the crew, John.
He's the barnacle scraper.
Oh, fun.
Wait, wasn't this just the man that... Except he looks different.
Does he? All you guys look the same.
Could have fooled me.
All pink and fleshy.
But I'm not a human.
You're right, you have pointy things on your ears.
Yeah.
And hair that's green. Although you have purple hair. So, yeah, you still look all the same.
Okay. Don't have nothing to say to that.
Does anybody in the room look like they've noticed our captain flashing a large amount of money?
No, they all seem to be, well, just
Engrossed in their food.
engrossed in their food and their talk.
We're lucky.
Good thing.
So,
It's good food.
how detailed was the map that he gave us?
It's pretty basic. Honestly, it's literally just kind of like the northern, basically just like from here
Oh boy.
up.
So
And
there's-
it just shows you the points of entrance are marked.
So, we had better find someone who has a better map. Maybe we, talk to some fishermen or
technically I have
something.
a better map.
Oh, risk it for the biscuit.
I have legend.
yeah, sea dog.
Mhm.
Would
You
like to
sea
roll
dog,
history
you.
check, or is that
Aye,
The
Captain.
legend lore.
Hey guys, I could cast legend lore. I can name a person, place, or object. I can get a brief summary of the significant lore, which consists of like just current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that's never been widely known. If it isn't important, but if it isn't of legendary importance, I gain no information.
I mean, it is kind of legendary.
Apparently.
Yeah, we will have to post this later, apparently.
Yes, I saw that the stream got ended.
Anyways, continue. Would you like to cast that spell?
Do you guys think it's worth it?
I?
I do not understand.
Whatever was
that.
just said, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very well. Tara stands. I'll be back in a minute. She goes over to the bartender. Do you have like a room out back or something where I can be alone?
Sure. he takes you into a back room. Just kind of like more like a washroom more than anything.
Can I lock this door?
Yes.
Good.
He hands you a key.
Well, Tara, after he leaves, locks it and then begins to cast Legend Lore.
Okay. I'm just going to look up the spell real quick just so that I can.
So back at our table, Krister's gonna say, someone remind me to never ask Tara to prove my grandfather's story correct. Just yeah.
All of you and your bippity boppity nonsense.
What
It's much simpler just to hit things.
I'll cause a slight breeze with prestidigitation and wiggle his hair.
So what are you describing for your legend lore? Are you describing the cave or the treasure?
Ooh. Oh, we dropped.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we'll give it a moment, then I'll describe it right after.
We're definitely going to have to edit this because we are literally only recording.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That is very unfortunate.
Making my face just. Oh, they're back.
Ha!
Oh, good.
Returned with the results of the Legend Lore.
You'll have
Actually,
to
joking.
call our internet person and then be like,
Yeah.
it's being stupid.
It's like Moon Knight, you know. Our multiple personalities just keep.
Mm-hmm.
Switching.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to describe
Yeah.
what you are asking or whatever, however this works?
So I am asking for information about, or actually, we should go over this. What information is there about the treasure of the ancient king of Vukamar around the time that he sent, or no, well, we probably want to ask about. I want to ask about the location of the treasure. Around the time that that Vukamar was looking for protection from the kingdom of Hetish, and around the time it was stolen.
Okay, so after your casting, the knowledge that you were given into your mind is, are you guys still there?
No.
Oh, dang it. Gonna double tap that top of that Wi-Fi router and see if it goes.
Nope. It's back online. 3.
Why in the world does it keep dying?
I don't know. It's overheating. It's a little warm. It's the window, right?
We'll see if that helps at all. I don't understand why this keeps not working. It was such a brilliant idea.
Right? Because I have Wi-Fi, but it's not connected.
There, it should be back on.
So how did?
We're back.
Okay.
How much did you hear?
None.
Nothing.
Dang. Okay. We'll try it again. Reveal unto me about the ancient treasure of the king of Vukamar around the time Vukamar was seeking protection from the kingdom of Fetish, or rather offered protection, most likely. But
So, the Wi-Fi just died again. No, we're good. Can you hear us, guys?
It's choppy.
It is very
We can
choppy.
we can hear some of it, but it's very choppy currently.
Yeah, that is so unfortunate. I don't understand why it keeps doing that. Let anybody down. Okay, we're trying to switch over to my hotspot and see if that works better than this gosh darn router.
Go to the more Wi-Fi settings.
See
Right there.
AP
are we back?
and
We're back.
AP, yeah.
Dang, man.
Pretty good. I'm
Pretty
going
good.
through them all.
You should probably.
Are you using just the D?
What was that?
What ones are you using? The D8s,
Okay.
D10s?
I used everything from 2 sets of dice except for the D4s.
Oh. Let me just-
Holy cow, that's a lot harder to do.
Okay. What kind of password is it? It's also bad for you guys because our Wi-Fi is just gosh darn off.
Are you guys building dice towers?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
I got 10 dice down. It was pretty good.
that's great.
We shall join you.
Dicky tag.
That's
the
not
way.
fair.
I bet you I could stack my D4s with enough sticky tack.
Alrighty.
Well,
Okay, so he asked for information about the treasure.
sweet.
So
Perfect.
the knowledge you were given is a so basically kind of like a vision almost pops into your mind. You see a map in front of you. Quite a bit more detailed than the one the fisherman gave you. It has city names scattered across the northern northern end of the continent, and has a route drawn not very far off from the one described by the sailorman of just sailing kind of along the coast up to the most inlet section, where he has it circled in the same place, 2 places as the fisherman map has. But along with it, you see next to that big map are 2 like hand sketched images, very detailed, of these large cave openings, as if someone from a boat was drawing the caves as they saw them. One of the sketched images shows, well, there's 4 images. Each one, you have 2 different caves, and one of them shows the cave open, the other image shows the cave frozen over. But they are very large from what you can tell. And in the image, to show scale, there is a small boat next to the cave opening.
How large are they compared to the cave opening?
You could easily fit like 3 or 4 ships.
Are these like skiff size, or are these like big?
Like sailing ships.
Sailing
or,
ships,
like, yeah.
So 3 or 4.
Yeah, like
Perfect.
side by side could sail through. So one ship by itself would be an easy fit.
Looking at the image, does there seem to be anything beneath the water or around the water that would seem alive?
No, not from the images of the cave opening.
Okay. Well,
Next.
anything else?
That's about all you get. Besides similar kind of lore and stories that have been passed down, kind of like the fisherman told you.
Anything notable?
No, it's all about the same. Some claim that there's just rocks in the cave. Some claim that there's monsters.
Okay. Well, there goes about 450 gold pieces.
One of the stories you will find more interesting is some of the sailors that tell stories of the caves, not necessarily about the treasure itself, but more of warning of the caves, tell stories of hearing singing coming from them.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Do they describe what the singing is like?
Very beautiful and luring.
Beautiful and what again?
Luring.
Luring? Luring.
Luring. That's the word.
Beautiful and luring.
I know the monster. I've never looked at the stat block.
Oh, it's different from the stat block.
It's different.
I can probably guess what that is. Tara probably knows well. Is any news of or any like people going in there and never coming out, or just people hear that and just stay away from it?
There are several accounts of people looking for the treasure and just not coming out.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Well, with that, my incense now spread over the water closet. It's smelling kind of
Smells
spicy.
great and musty.
What are you doing in there?
The wizard has gone to go smoke.
Tara quickly brushes over the sigil she's drawn to the ground to help the ritual go well. It's been about 10 minutes. She stands up, she walks out the door, walks over to the bartender, puts the key in his hand, and then walks over to the group. Well, good news is the guy who was talking to us was not lying. It is exactly where it says it is. The bad news is he forgot to mention that there are what I would assume would probably be sirens or something similar there.
I knew it
Uh-huh.
was too easy.
Did you figure out how much treasure in your journey vision quest,
That
madam,
would be
ma'am?
important information.
This is
That might be important. Go ahead.
You're not given you weren't necessarily given exact numbers, but it is basically enough to run a kingdom. Like, you're talking,
So we're talking millions of gold pieces.
yes.
Substantial.
This is a kingdom's worth of treasure.
And
Perfect.
Boatloads.
does this include like any super valuable magic items or anything? Or
Yes. There were some of, like, the kingdom's kind of like heirloom magical items handed down from ruler to ruler.
so probably like a really cool sword or like a,
Yeah, stuff
Oh,
like that.
so excited.
Yep, I think we're sold.
Well, friends, it sounds like there's a lot of payoff and maybe a little bit of risk.
I can take a little bit of risk. As long as
Risk.
it's payoff.
never heard of her. Hey, oh yeah.
Sounds like you know Lady Fortune well, Captain.
Lady Fortune.
Aye, Captain, let's do it.
Let's make some money.
Aye.
As you guys are finishing up your meal, out of seemingly nowhere, the old man approaches you again. He's like, Captain! Good news! I told your crew already. They're all ready to go. And it looks like they're in a hurry, too. And he glances over his shoulder and gestures at multiple different tables where you see a couple of men, including what looks to be a half-ogre and half-dragon, standing and starting to hurriedly rush towards the door.
I want to take a second shot at this guy again.
I'm gonna cast a dispel.
I want to summon my echo copy behind him and grapple him with it.
While he's doing that, I want to cast dispel magic on him.
Okay, kidnapping. Just don't watch. It's fine.
As you cast Dispel Magic, with a quick wink, you can fill a counterspell block.
I'm gonna use my reaction to counterspell him. Counterspell is counterspell.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Do I need to roll to avoid to?
What does Dispel Magic do again?
So dispel magic will.
Dispels all third level spells immediately. Is it third?
It's third and higher, but it's
Well,
all.
yes, but if it's higher,
Then you have to roll for it.
yes.
But it's specifically, let me pull up the description. So choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell at third level or lower on the target ends. So if he has like alter self, if he has like some kind of teleportation or like dimensional shackling or anything, immediately ends. Unless it's higher than third level, in which case I roll for it.
Okay, roll for it.
Okay. As an abjuration weight, I get to add my proficiency bonus. That's
Okay.
a 27.
27. You see the form
Oh.
slowly start to shift, and then instantly, within barely a blink of an eye, it's back. And he looks at you and it's like, you know, you could just ask nicely. You see this glint in his eye, and
Oh.
only to your eyes, you see his face alter, and a crow's beak mask appear. And then, in an instant, it's gone.
Hold on. This is.
And Christera is looking completely dumbfounded because she knows exactly what this is.
You don't see it.
Is this like some kind of god or something? I imagine it is. Yeah. Tyler's
Yeah.
probably familiar with it. Let me pull up.
Wanna pull
Oh,
it up?
Captain, we should probably get going.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, we should.
There's
Yeah.
other crews heading out.
It's like,
Has
you
a lot
might-
of people left
Let's go get
the
the money!
building?
Yes. Most of the other tables, 3 tables specifically, have left
You said it was. Wait.
during this small
The
encounter.
hint is V.
I think I get an idea who this strange character is. Let's get some money!
He's like, you might want to hurry.
I will grab the captain and start booking it.
Yes, sir. And trying not to trip over her own tail, Christera is going
Yes.
to start walking out the door.
Tara.
We missed that. What are we departing? Let us depart
Yes.
to the chariot of water.
Tara stops at the door, looks back at the man.
So, as you look back, you see not standing, you see 2 figures with the man. They are kneeling before him. One of them is this very large, muscular man in fur clothing. And the other is a halfling, notably with a talon for a hand. And as you look back and they kneel down, they stand and disappear.
Oh, Donna, please protect us.
I wonder what his name is.
With that, Tara books it.
Captain, you're not going fast enough. And I will pick him up and start running faster.
Yep.
I wasn't the only one who saw that, right? I wasn't the only one who saw
Yep,
that.
you were not the only one who saw that.
Aye, I follow.
Yep, we're following.
Can I like who picked me up? Who was it?
Scolding. Me.
Oh, dude, sweet. I'm just gonna like hold onto your head and stand on your shoulder like this and point towards the ship. That way.
There's a picture for you.
John is doing his best to keep up with you guys. He does seem to be in good shape from being a sailor. He's like,
Good.
who? I'm guessing that was the man you mistook me for. I'm not sure how.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yep, I'll wait to talk about it later.
I just cussed this
Okay.
God. Never gonna be forgiven for that.
Now, are they other people getting into their boats near ours?
Yeah, so you get to the dock and you see 3 other ships starting to, in a rush, are throwing more crates in. One of them is actually already letting loose and pushing off. It's the half-ogre. He's shoving off this boat by hand instead of just like sailing off. He's like shoving it over the deck and then jumps and catches the side and pulls himself up effortlessly.
How far away is that boat from us?
Yes, because I want to try and shoot the sails with a flaming
Oh, boy.
crossbow.
This is the way. This is the only way.
It's about 200 feet away
Yes, I can hit it!
from your ship. Okay, make your shot.
Oh, buddy.
And let me find stats for the ship
Oh,
sailing.
that's 21.
To hit? Oh yeah, easily.
Yes. All right,
Land
1d8.
to it. Yes.
That's a whopping. Hold on. Oh shoot. That is 16.
You only have 10 fingers. You better take your shoes off.
Maximum damage.
Okay, 16 damage to the sails. Okay, let's see here.
I'm so glad Tara was here and not someone else.
Sails, 16.
You're a cleric, right? Or a wizard?
I'm a wizard who can cast druid spells.
Got it.
Okay, let's see.
I like healing is dumped into potions.
So what do you use to shoot a flaming arrow?
His
A
crossbow.
light crossbow,
Okay.
but magical. Because I had money.
Yes, understandable.
Yes.
That was your first mistake. Giving me too much money.
Wait.
Okay, so you do put a nice hole in it, and it starts burning a little bit, but it does go out fairly quickly.
Too much
Rat.
water in the air.
Yeah, too much salt on the sails. So, what are you guys doing?
I'm doing quick mathematical navigation things
You
in
guys-
my head.
Get the ships going. I'll delay them. And I will throw the captain up onto the ship and dive into the water with my greatsword.
I'm gonna cast a featherfall.
Yeet.
He's diving into water.
No, not on him.
Oh.
On the captain.
I land spreading on the deck.
I would like to get to the crow's nest as quickly as possible.
Okay. So,
I quickly yeet the captain.
we will.
Yes, between the two of us, we can eat the captain without any damage.
We'll move this for now.
Eat or eat.
Yeet. Why?
I'm like a
eat
cat.
tea?
I always land on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
We will draw a quick wharf for now. And some
Yes.
docks.
Little bitty ship.
Actually, those docks probably should be out here, but that's okay. We'll give them
Oh.
a double view, so they can watch the small view and the big view.
Yay.
Oh, that is way too close. I would want to park my ship there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this itty bitty ship is you guys.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, no, we're leaving that.
Yay! We have a little bitty dock next to our
Hey,
little
there
bitty
you go.
ship.
Okay.
It's called
so,
the Greedy Fisher, and she's a stallion.
Yeah.
So this is your ship that you have damaged.
Seawalker.
Seawalker damaged. This will
Yay.
be another ship that's taking off, and this is the last ship taking off.
So this is our ship?
10,000 sea horsepower.
Honestly,
Yes, it's true.
I probably should have
'Cause we can
colored the
shape water.
sails. That's what we should have done, is colored the sails so that
Yes.
they had more distinction. But we can do that later. Next time.
Mhm.
So, that is your little ship. This one is already
You know, Michael, go bed.
out to port.
How far away is this? In feet?
That is an excellent question.
Oh boy.
We
What is
need
this
to get
scale,
me
Kelly?
close to one of them
This is 100
ships.
feet.
I have a special present I'd like to leave with them.
Oh, then this is way too far apart. It's more like this.
Is it within 300 feet?
Yes.
Let's see. 50. What? Gosh dang it.
It's small, it's immovable, and it could definitely blow a hole in the
Wait,
dish.
what is the length of the bar? 75 feet?
Yes.
Yes, so this is a 35. It's more like a. Wait, this is a 100-foot ship?
Mhm.
Math. Okay, one second.
You've done this math earlier. Why didn't you write
No.
it down?
37.
About 33 feet per square. Each square is 33.33 feet.
Mhm. Should be.
Oh, that's what the math came out to be. That's right.
It was.
Huh? No, I got 37.
If it's 3 squares long, 100 feet,
then.
33.33.
Oh, you were doing it off that one. Okay, yeah. So roughly that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 times.
That's 3.
It
240.
is barely within 300 feet.
Okay.
240 feet away.
Thinking more about it, Tar wouldn't do that. How about the other ship that's next to us? The one that hasn't been had something shot through? How close is that?
It's about the same.
It's about 240 feet away, yeah.
Okay, can't do that, can't do that.
Well, I can breathe underwater for the next. Who knows how long?
Is that a range? You're within 30 feet of me. I'm going to cast haste on you.
Okay, I really don't need it, but
Too bad.
I will
You
take it.
because you are trying to get to a boat within a long distance.
Just,
How fast does the boat go versus how fast can you swim?
I can outswim the fastest boat.
Actually, not according to the boats I'm using.
What boats are you using?
Unearthed Arcana. They're a little more useful.
Fish him out of the water. We gotta get going.
yeah.
We got treasure to find,
So,
fair sirens to slay, booze to drink, rum.
Only on the Saturdays for me, but yes.
Only on the never. Well, only when there's not clean water
Oh no. Oh, they're there.
and wine.
okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Dang it.
Well,
Where?
Hogarth, roll initiative for your ship.
What do I use for my? Do I use like a bonus or just rolling it? Does the greedy fisher have a bonus to its initiative? Probably not.
Use your. You know, use your own dexterity.
My own dexterity.
We'll do that for now.
Okay, so we're looking at 21.
21.
Nah.
Correct. Okay. Ignore these.
My crew is well oiled.
Okay, so this will go here. This will go here, and this will go. Oh, actually, you know, we'll go here. Okay, so you guys will get to go first. After I figure out how far away these guys are. Oh. So basically, you get to move at this scale. I probably should have done a larger ships for this, but at this scale, you get to move 2 squares.
We can move 2 squares.
Yeah, it's a very slow going thing. So we'll just push you guys there and continue moving these guys as well.
With haste, I move 80. So
You are
almost
fast.
3 squares.
So you are faster.
just get back within a minute.
We can move 3
Actually,
squares
if you're
now.
Dashing, you're moving
No,
120.
that is.
Yes, if I
solid.
dash, I can do 120.
So 2 rounds, you'll be at the furthest ship.
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep track of rounds.
Okay, so 1 round has passed, you're halfway there. Next round, I'll just continue moving these little ships. Okay, we'll just move them there.
Do we have cannons on this again?
Yes, you do have
Why
cannons.
aren't we?
I would love.
Because we're too close to the docks, man.
I will
Yeah.
go into wind stance and dash as a bonus action as well.
Oh, frick. Okay, so...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's still second round, you make it there. Okay. But you don't have to use your second action to dash. So, you do make it there. Second round. So, what are you doing and which ship?
For the ship, I'm going to take my adamantine greatsword, and I would like to take 2 swings at their rudder.
Oh boy. Oh, wonderful.
Okay. Make your attacks.
Since I have Mariner's armor, I do not have disadvantage with my attacks. That will be a 20 and a 28 to
You
hit.
hit.
Now, I would like to roll all of these dice. Oh, and this is all doubled because it's on auto crit.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
He's a boat destroyer.
that's 10. That is also 10. And, that is 8. That is 13. So that is 33 times 2 is 66 plus 12 is 78 damage to the rudder.
Yeah, that rudder's gone. So he swims under there and easily destroys the rudder. So that boat is no longer able to turn. It can only go straight.
Captain, this helm, it doesn't move very well.
You guys notice that crew is now quickly, before they get too far away from the docks, dropping sails and trying to recover.
I really hope so. Tara would be worried for them otherwise.
I mean, they are really close to port, so it's not like you're stranding them out in the ocean.
That's why I'm trying to hurry.
Okay, so they are stopping.
Any orders, Captain? Because I do have other spells that can
Two,
bust a hole in other
Two.
ships.
two. Okay, so Alan, are you going?
Just making my way down.
Okay, so make your attacks on the next rudder. I'm
Oh,
assuming
no.
you're hitting the rudder.
Yes, 16 and 24.
One hits.
Dang it. Oh wait, I didn't have to use my other action. Natural 20. But
Oh boy.
there's 10. There's 10. There's 8, so that's 28 plus 28 times 2, which would put me at 56 plus 12 would put me at
Yes, it's
68.
You chop that one clean as well. And once again, that ship is now stopping.
Then I'll have to use the rest of my movement to continue at my 60 movement speed plus haste plus dash.
Yes, so you do have cannons, Hogarth, and you also have a mortar on the back of your boat.
Mhm.
So, are we just trying to beat him out of here? I mean, we have a long, arduous journey.
I'm assuming that's what we're doing.
Oh, you're the captain.
Uh-huh.
I guess is our whole goal to destroy all of them. I mean, I'm sure we can sail faster anyway. Bunch of hobos.
Yeah.
Like us. Like us.
Bunch of hobo.
I mean, they don't have the advantage of me putting a constant wind at our backs forever.
Yeah. And I mean, in the long run, like if we're, how many miles is this on the map? Does the map did when our buddy here, ma'am, Mrs., Madam, Madam Wizard Lady,
Yes?
was there like a specific distance that you were able to mystically receive?
The spell doesn't specify distances, only general locations and some important information. But if you let me look at the map, I'm very good with navigator's tools, and I could likely help us figure it out, the distance from there, given what I saw.
About 700 miles.
700 miles.
It is about 700 miles.
Yeah.
So, slow and steady wins the race. Are we putting too much effort into trying to destroy their ships right off the bat
Well, I can
when
send
we got like a
message.
200-mile journey ahead of us through harsh conditions?
Kind of.
Well, I would, if we're going to disable them now, which I guess we probably have to, I'd rather do it here while we're in port rather than out there when they won't
They're
have any help.
stranded
Yeah.
and
Well,
die and get eaten.
That was quite the escalation.
Yes.
I mean, it
This
is
is
Kal'Jaru, you never
good.
know. Krakens have
Man the
inside.
cannons.
Okay, so you have one cannon on that side, and you have your mortar. Would you like to initiate the mortar?
Yes. Load the mortar.
Okay, so
Yes.
you have, since only one of your cannons is going to be used, you have an extra crew member. You have enough crew members to actually shoot the mortar in one round this time. Normally it'll take every other turn. Important to note. So, let me describe how this mortar works. So on the back of your boat, you have giant metal boxes that each contain one mortar round. Yeah. Thank you. So, you have you have a crew member run over, he opens the box, two crew members grab the mortar shell and carry it over to the mortar and load it. And then two other crew members turn the mortar and aim it. And then one more crew member fires the mortar.
Bombs away.
Who would like to make the attack roll for this?
Go, Kelly.
Sea dog.
I'm on the poop deck, the crow's nest.
I'll do it.
Well,
Kelly's
Okay.
firing the mortar.
I guess I'm doing it.
I'm the spotter, man. I spot.
Kelly's taking the mortar. You can make your cannon shot though. So Kelly, add 5 to your roll.
So that is 18.
Also, what are you ordering them to aim for specifically? Actually, would be nice to know.
On the other ship?
Are you aiming for like the helm, just the hull, pole?
Sail.
Wherever the most people are.
Oh boy.
We need to do. Hey, Sea Dog! Where are all the people?
I just got the map.
I kept
Fine.
Don't kill them.
there.
Direction. You know.
We'll
They're
just
that
say-
way because I can't see the map right now. So
We'll just,
they're currently.
we'll just say you aim for the helm and make it easier. Okay,
Hey, yes,
you hit.
Captain, I see them now.
Okay,
Fire, you maggots!
I'm pretty
Aim
sure
for the helm.
this helm is not going to survive, but we will find out very shortly. You need 8 d10s.
Okay.
Here
I
is
roll.
8d10.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a lot of 10s and 9s. So that's 20. That's 30.
Wait, wasn't that a 90?
This says a 9.
30, 47. Yeah, 47. Okay,
47.
helm goes down. The mortar goes flying, hits, it crushes the helm, and then explodes.
I see boat go out of control. Okay.
Get on mine.
And, yes, you will be able to return quickly to your boat.
I'll just go dolphin style.
I wasn't expecting the mortar to be so effective at taking out a helm.
Or
Why?
Scaldin to be so good at taking
Do you
out
want us to roll the extra other damage?
No, don't roll
Okay.
that. You are not going to see those people anymore. They are probably dead.
Taro was not looking.
Yay! Killing!
In case anyone's
Oh.
wondering, the extra damage for the mortar, because it is explosive, is combining the frag grenades damage with the bombs damage. So you have fire damage plus shrapnel. So,
My greeting fishing pole.
Mhm.
but that is why you only have 10 rounds,
We're going
and it takes a
fishing.
long fire.
Yes.
Because you did take 6 actions to do said damage.
Yes.
In case anyone was wondering about the balance. I think I'm the only one that cares.
Right now, yes. After the game, maybe.
So, you guys have now successfully
Crippled 3 boats.
crippled 3 boats in a matter of like 3 rounds. So,
I would just like to climb on board.
At that point, I'll drop concentration. You have a wave of exhaustion for like a minute.
Guys, I did it.
Bless your scales.
okay, let's erase this stuff and pull up the fun map,
Mhm.
just so that we can, have it.
We have a fun map.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I made it.
In fact, we could pull it apart so that we can, if anyone wants to actually roleplay being in different sections of the boat.
I do.
Ignore the blue, that is sticky tack so that the boat doesn't fall apart on me.
Mhm.
So, there's your mortar, by the way. It's huge.
Where are we?
What?
Did you put us away?
I didn't. Oh, I did. Okay, so which ones was which again?
Obviously Scaldin. Obviously
Obviously
her.
Okay.
He's white. Our captain is the greedy gold goblin.
Mhm.
Then you just need a bunch of other crewmates, but I'll deal with them later. Okay, so, and this one is the
That's Scaldin.
there we go.
There you
Crow's
go.
nest.
Yay! I like to fly!
Yes.
And then you have your other crewmates. It's very crowded.
And, random dude.
John.
And John.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey.
5.
Random dude has an important job. He's the barnacle scraper.
Good thing I have water breathing as well.
I sure hope he can breathe underwater.
Uh-huh.
If he can't, we'll
Just in
find out.
case.
I'm gonna ritual cast Unseen Servant to get someone to swab the deck for whatever got brought on during the fight.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Now
4,
that we
5,
have
6,
a-
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect! That's everybody!
Woo.
I will get names for you guys next week.
Mhm. And, descriptions and stuff.
Yes, and descriptions.
Right now they are all blue dubbity dubbidies.
Mhm.
No, there's some reds in there.
There's some
Yes.
This is the first mate. That is important to know. And the pointy-hatted one is John. He has a name. Oh wait, there is one more person. That's right, because John is extra.
Mhm.
Who's the other person? Oh, there could be some people down here.
Mhm.
Can the first mate be Shmee? Shmee.
Could he be a halfling? A fat, rotund halfling?
No, that is definitely not what the first mate looks like.
He has to be big because our captain is small.
That's my job.
For the most part, the crew is
Here.
they're not a lot of smaller folk on the crew.
Mhm.
Just for the case of the captain being
What was it?
short.
Well, I could not hear
Oh, sorry.
any of that.
Yeah, most of the crew are medium-sized creatures. They're instead of small.
Got it.
So, yeah. So you are now setting sail and leaving port.
Mhm. With a very strong wind at our back.
Yes.
I'd like to cast Druidcraft to figure out the weather for the next day.
Okay.
at your back.
Yep.
So
Obviously.
it says you create a tiny harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be at your location for the next 24 hours. So here on the sea. The effect might manifest as a golden orb for clear skies, and cloud for rain, falling snowflakes for snow, and so on. This effect persists for 1 minute.
Okay. It's a. You know what? Here's what happens. This will now become my new way of doing druid craft for predicting weather. A snow globe appears, but it's clear skies.
You shake it and nothing happens.
All right.
Basically, a globe appears with, you know, the boat, but there's just sunshine.
Captain, we've got clear skies for the next day or so. Can I see the map?
I'll pull out my map and just roll it.
Sorry, go ahead. Were you going to say something,
Me?
Captain?
Yes. So you clear skies, right? And we're setting sail, like officially.
Yep.
Okay, I want to do a performance for the crew. What I want to do is just strike an epic pose on one of the guardrails, like holding a thing, and like look off into the distance and be like, "Treasure!" And I want to do a performance for them
Okay. Roll your performance.
because I can do that. And then they have advantage on saves versus charm and frightening for 1 round, which doesn't really matter, but I want to do it because it's cool.
This is the way.
Strike your pose, Captain.
Okay, I strike my pose, and I got an 18 on it. Not that I don't even need to roll on that, but
You say you got an 8?
18.
Oh, 18. Okay. I was like, how in the world did you get an 8? Okay. Yes. It's not like the most epic pose you've ever done, but it is motivating.
good. The crew's more motivated.
And you set sail, though you already have been. Yes, so you travel at a rate of about 5 miles per hour. I don't know what that is in knots, nor do I care to find out, to be technical. So your ship, on average, travels at about 120 miles per day. And I believe it is actually about 700 miles.
Yes, we calculated it.
Yes. It's about 700 miles.
I love how we have a continent to measure.
We have our measuring stick.
Yeah, so in case anyone, I guess you guys couldn't see that, but I have a particular continent that I,
There you go.
this continent I know the exact dimensions of, and so I use that for my ruler for the rest of the map. So yes, 700 miles divided by 120 is basically 6 days.
Not too bad.
So when he knocks us off course, we should arrive there before things go off.
What could knock us off course? I am the course.
And I can knock anything off course.
Exactly.
Well, krakens, sirens.
So another run with the god might do it.
Another one of the god just might.
By the way, did anyone else notice that?
All of your shady hullabaloo.
No, it's not ours. My scale is way below that. But yes, it was magic, in case you were wondering.
Question in our journey of 6 days: is there any full moons during that time
Ooh, let me double check. I think
that
there
I need
is.
that I need to know about?
Where is? I should have pulled this up beforehand because I'm pretty sure there is. I just have to find it. Where is it?
We were asking you all the
Calendar?
solar stuff and calendar stuff.
Is it very
and
bottom?
weather stuff that you never thought you'd have to use.
Well, I knew I was going to need the calendar one, and I looked it up like weeks ago to make sure,
And then forgot.
and yes, promptly forgot.
Because there are 3 full moons per month.
Yes.
Oh, in fact, lucky you guys. It just so happens that the next there is a full moon. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
there will be one full moon, actually. We'll just make it easier.
Mhm.
Simply because you only need to sail for 6 days, so.
Yes.
So, there will be one full moon, and it is on the night of your first entry of the cave, is when it will take place. On the day that the cave is first opened is the first full moon.
Got it.
Amazing planning.
Mhm. Whew.
And fast travel.
Various didn't make the calendar.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Okay. Are there any other things you guys would like to discuss at this time?
Not really. I'm not the discussing type.
I mean,
Over the 6 days, I will go around taking everybody's weapons and sharpening them thoroughly.
Take my dagger.
wonderful. My tiny dagger. Yay!
In that case, I think we will end it here for the night. I know it wasn't very long, but
That's all you have prepared?
that is what I had prepared.
Our shenanigans was too great for him.
Well, see, your shenanigans went really fast.
They were very hasty shenanigans.
Clearly, I should have given the other boats a much further lead.
Yes, pretty much.
Good work, friends. We are ahead of the game.
So, yes, we will end it there, and I guess you can end the recording, since the next bit will be a boring stuff, and then you don't have to edit it.
We'll see you all next week.
Friday, hopefully our internet will work better.
Yes. The rest of you can stay on.